This is RMA 18-099 for Enbridge. We just received the unit. We inspected. We just noticed a couple of wire nuts here. We also noticed we had a jumper where we usually use the switch, so we replaced that for testing. We have 480 coming on the line here where the fuses are, and then we are connected at this point to a lamp load. And for this first part of the video, we're just going to be looking at the output here on the oscilloscope, and then on the second part of the video we'll have three digital multimeters looking at the output. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Tony, can you bring in the 120 power boards? We have a phase loss, we're still inhibited. Go ahead and bring in the 480, please. Alright, the board's inhibited. Can we see Chi is 0? We notice that the 470 here, it's the input, the AC input. This is the output, and it shows 0. The lamps are not glowing. So let's go ahead and inhibit it. Now, one thing to notice here is that the board was powered, we haven't enabled, and at this point, at this particular stage, Enbridge is reporting that they have an output. Can I borrow a meter, Tony? An extra meter? Can I get a couple of terminals? And can you please go between? Can you hold it for me? Got AC, right? So here's the AC input. Got 475, got 477, and 476. Then I'm going to go to the output, and the way it is right now is 0, 0.9, 0.7, 0.9, and 0.9. So there's the first discrepancy. The unit, it's working fine because it's inhibited. So let's go ahead and enable, Tony. Okay, can you just hang on right there? Can you hold this for me again? So we're enabled. Chi is at 0. We see close to no output. And again, I'm going to go to the AC input, and I have 477, 478, 477. I'm going to go to the output. So I have 10 volts, 10 volts, and 10 volts. That's the delay angle, and those are minimum spikes. But that's not enough for us to see any output. So right now we're looking at the output between T1 and T2. Go ahead, Tony, and increase Chi for me. So Chi is slowly increasing. It's changing as a function of the delay angle. We can see that the lamps are at they're glowing, and now the output at the end, when Tony's got 10 volts, he's got a perfect sinusoidal wave, and at least on the T1 and T2, that's what we have. On the output, at least one of a pair of the output lines, we have 471. So let's inhibit, Tony. Okay, can you bring Chi back to 0? I'm going to move now between T1 and T3. We're going to do it again. Enable. Okay, we still got that 0. Go ahead and bring it back to Chi. So again, the unit is controlling at about 9.7. He's close to perfect sinusoidal wave. We got the lights balanced, at least to the visual eye. We can just see that they don't look any significant imbalances, and we still got 471 on the up. Go ahead and inhibit again, Tony. Please, let's bring it back to 0. And now I'm gonna move over. So now I've checked all 3 pairs. Go ahead and enable, please. Alright, and go ahead and you're coming in. the output is controlling, and again, at about 9.7, 10, got close to the output, perfect output. We still have a well-balanced load, and we still got the 470 on the output. And again, I could use my meter. I can check again that I have 470 in all three. This is the end of this video showing that the unit seems to be working fine.